Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is July the 15th, 2021. Take a look at my chart. Today's video is going to be about Solana. We're going to tell you where we're expecting the market price to go. You guys can see that we already did a price prediction, and the market actually already topped out as to where we expected the market to find support. So now we got that achieved, that was accomplished. Where we're going to go now. So we're going to break that down, tell you all what we're seeing on the price chart, all without being confused, without using indicators, without trying to confuse you with technical jargon, without trying to hit you up with no hype, no FUD, no FOMO, no articles. All of that is pretty much pointless because it gives you no advantage as to where the market is headed. We need something that will give us an advantage when we participate in the cryptocurrency space or even in stocks. We need to have an advantage. We don't have no expensive trading software. We don't do no trade signals, trade alerts. The only thing you need to be very powerful in this space is understanding the language of these price bars and volume. That's it. So if you appreciate that, if you appreciate the content that we are creating here on this platform and you want to support, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to the channel. Because you guys can see from our last price prediction, we dominate this space. We make sure we come through, take the bag from the trap, and move on to the next play right there. So you guys can see that the trap came to our prediction point right here on July the 14th, which was yesterday, right? 16.21% right there. Now we did a prediction for Solana on July the 9th. So from July the 9th to July the 14th, 16.21% right there. So let me go ahead and take that away. And what we need to see is because that market trap has shown us something, right? One, he tried to crack that ascending line, right? He tried to crack the overall trend that Solana is going through right now. But take a look, we closed on the high of the bar. And then again, take a look at today's price action so far. We came and still touched off that ascending line. Like if this does give us any clear indication that you can actually read the charts and understand what the market is trying to do, I don't know what is. This is not giving us any technical indicators. We're not using no MACDs, stochastics, RSIs, no Fibonacci retracements, none of that filth. This is because he is telling us already what he's trying to do. He tried to crack the market ascending line yesterday, but we closed on a high, and now we're testing that ascending line again. And right now, there's not that much selling going on. So this is the 2-day time frame right here into the market of Solana. I like Solana. Solana is definitely probably one of the strongest cryptocurrencies in terms of what we're seeing on the price chart today. Like over the last couple of 2-day price bars, yes, the market has seen some weakness, but take a look at this. I'm gonna take this line up here, and you can see that we're bouncing off a very crucial point of support, right? Can you see that? So not only is Solana maintaining the overall trend of higher price, we also came and bounced off support around $27.20. Again, that's positive to see both those things happen. Okay, so now let's see if we're really in an upward trend or are we pretty much in a consolidation range. So let's start off by looking at the 3-day price bars. And so far, it seems as if we're in a consolidation range rather than the market and Solana keeping track of this overall trend. It doesn't seem as if the market and Solana is actually tracking this ascending line so far, right? So I'm actually inclined to try to change our lines and get rid of that ascending line and try to see the market in Solana trade in this range, right? Which one do you think we need to hold? Which direction do you think the market is trying to trade in Solana? Do you think we're trying to trade sideways this way? Or do you think the market's trying to do this? Which way is the trap trying to take the market? we've already eliminated the weakness. Like, I'm not really expecting the price in Solana to break below that $27.50 price. So that leaves us either we're going to trade sideways or the market's going to continue to go higher in price. Which one do you think it is? This is the 5-day time frame right here. This is the weekly. So what are you seeing? Because I'm not seeing a actual bullish trend into the market in Solana, but rather I'm seeing the market continue to trade within those two lines. Okay, I don't think the market in Solana is actually following that ascending line, even though it is still intact, which is very beneficial for us to see for the long term in Solana. But in the near term, I'm talking about like on the daily, the 2-day, the 3-day time frame, the market is pretty much just giving a sideways trading. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and get rid of that ascending line because we're not about that confusion, and I wanted to show forth what we're expecting in Solana in the near term. Now, if you're playing this in the long term, that ascending line is all you need to know to show you that this overall price trend is still one of higher movement, right? That's all you need to know. Now, the reason why I wanted to show us the market in Solana traded within these two lines is because we're still in an overall weak environment. Okay, so yes, so far the market in Solana is holding that trend, it is holding that ascending line, but it's not too definitive, right? So we still have time to allow this market to trade sideways to really give us more concrete evidence that it wants to trade on that ascending line. So rather than us try to really follow that trend, we need to allow opportunity, or at least create in our mind that the prospect of Solana going lower is still on the table. So I don't want everyone to get tricked by the trap to thinking that this trend is still in play, that upward line that I had earlier. That's why I got rid of it. So you can look at this on the hourly time frame, and I like the hourly time frame. Like, the strength into the market in Solana is definitely still being revealed. We're going to play in our prediction here now, the strength coming through into the market in Solana. $32, $34, $36, right there in between our two ascending lines. I mean, not ascending, but our two horizontal lines. That's how we're going to play this. So let's go ahead and do this prediction. I don't want to waste too much time because I already know that many of us have very important things to do. So let's just go ahead and do the play and see where we're expecting this market in Solana to go, right? So now I told you, let me show you these areas of restriction that we have to be prepared to see some weakness. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, which is around 32. That's the first one. The second area restriction is 34. The next one is around 36. Okay. So we have to be prepared to make adjustments. We have to be prepared to skim out profits at those price levels that I just talked about. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I actually see the price in Solana trying to come to 34 to 36. So that's how we're going to play that. So I'm gonna hold it right there in between ultimate TP around 35. So you guys can see that here it is. This is our prediction. And now I want to give everyone this opportunity to tell me, what do you all see? Okay. Now, if you want to skim off some profits, 32.50 would be first. But like I said, the ultimate TP is going to be around 35, $34.87 around that particular level. Okay. So far, so good into the trend, into the market in Solana. Drop the comment in the comment section and tell me where do you all think the price in Solana is going to go. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.